This training video is on how to select part of the waveform data in the center section of SongSurgeon on which you will be performing editing functions. And this is probably one of the biggest changes we've made in version 4, and that is the ability to select left or right channel independent of the other. In version 3, you could only select the data from both channels at the same time. So let's go ahead and look at how we do this. To select data from the left channel, hold your mouse near the top of that channel, left click and hold down and drag. And as you can see, once you do that, it selects only that channel, and it also shows you in this little window the time frames for the beginning and the ending positioning of this area that you've selected. Similarly, if you go down to the bottom, hold your mouse down, left click and drag, you select only the bottom, or in this case the right channel. And if you want to select both channels, you go somewhere near the middle of the two, hold your mouse down, left click and drag, and you select both. Finally, just to mention for sake of completeness that if you want to fine-tune these positionings, you can do that by hovering your mouse near the edge, and you'll see this double-edged arrow appear, and then you can hold down, left click and drag, and you can reposition it as you need to. And the other thing, of course, that you might want to do when you reposition is you might want to zoom in, because by zooming in you can see much more clearly where, for example, you might want an edit selection to begin or end. And the last thing that you probably would like to know is how do you deselect or unselect any area that you've selected. And the way to do that is you simply tap the escape key on your keyboard, and when you do that, you deselect the area that you've selected. So if you have part of an area selected and you select something else, it will automatically remove the first selection, because you can only select one thing at a time. But once you're done with everything, and if you have a selected area left on the screen that you'd like to get rid of, just tap that escape key and you will remove it. And so that will conclude this video on how to make edit selections.